Hey, it's Kyle Weimer here. I just wanted to shoot this quick video to kind of show the reasons certain products on a BOLO list will work, certain won't, and this will actually help everybody when they're scouting online, especially for products. I'll go through these kind of quickly so I don't take up too much time on the video. So the first ones I won't go too deep into. The net profit's just too little, $2. That one's close, but it's not available anymore. That's why that one doesn't work. So we need to really be careful when we're online to make sure that it's still in stock, that people can purchase it. This one, the profit's too little. This one, the profit's too little. So let's go to this Lexmark at Staples and see what's going on with it. Well, the deal with this is it's in electronics, and it is available. It's 25 bucks. The problem is when we go back into Amazon and we want to look at the sales rank. So they've got it at $59.99, which the profit would be good. I've got my Keepa graph here, always have that up. You can see the price is on a downward trend. It looks like they're trying to find the sweet spot where this thing will actually sell. It's going down, down, down. If you look here, there you should be a sales rank button, which there isn't because it's not really ranking. If you come down here, you can look at the best seller rank. Now, this is a subcategory. Now, normally, if it was ranked, say 5,000 in the main category of electronics, it would just say electronics. This accessories, computer accessories, printer ink and toner, inkjet printer ink would not be there. So basically, what this is telling me is this particular ink is in the subcategory inkjet printer ink and is ranked 5,700 in that subcategory, which means there's 5,708 ink toners that are currently selling better than this one right now, which isn't great necessarily. Electronics is a real finicky category in regards to rank, so you kind of have to use some other criteria when you're evaluating it. And one of those is reviews. This has one review. That's it. And the last that review was in May of 2014. That tells me that this product was probably not selling good at all with one review. So that's one product. And so let's get out of that. And let's go to the BOLO list again. And we'll go down to this JanSport backpack. $22, selling for $49. Let's go to Staples and look at it. Which one? So this is the leopard print backpack. It is available online, or you can try for in-store pickup. Go back to the BOLO list. Let's go to Amazon. And there it is. So the size is the 16. There is only one size, so the 16 by 13 by 8.5. It's actually not available. It shows it available, but when you pick the size, it grays it out. So this one's not available. That's why that particular BOLO does not work. Let's go down here. Rubbermaid. It's in industrial and scientific. That's pretty high, and that goes back to the same thing as before. I believe the rankings a little bit high on it. $16.99. You can order it. It's available, which is good. Come back in here. So as we look at it on Amazon, the first issue is Amazon is actively selling this product right here. Ships from and sold by Amazon. So depending on how many sellers over here, there's 25, which will still go after these products sometimes if the profit margin is enough. But we also have to make sure the rank is low enough because Amazon's selling it. Because what we really want is for Amazon to sell out. As you can see by this yellow shaded area, Amazon pretty much always has this item in stock. So they're not going to be selling out anytime soon. So the rank is going to have to justify the purchase. So we come down here. It's got 3 stars. So. It's 44,000 in industrial and scientific. So last night when I looked at this, it was ranked at about 33,000, which means this item is actually it's not selling actually. And I kind of knew that. It's got 7 reviews. Let's come back down here. Let's look at the last review. So the most recent reviews, this is invaluable information. Sometimes reviews are more important than sales rank. If you don't know about the sales rank, look for recent reviews. So 6 months ago, 10 months ago, and then 2013, this item basically isn't really selling. I mean, it sells 1 or 2 every now and again. I can actually pull up my other tool, which is Jungle Scout, and the estimated sales, it estimates it at 10 sales per month. I think that's probably on the high side, but when you're doing OA, get the Jungle Scout Pro extension as well, and I'll give you a link for that in the training also. Because when you're doing online arbitrage, the Jungle Scout Pro tool can really be helpful in estimating sales. It'll give you the rank, it'll show all the competitive products and give you the sales rank, the estimated monthly revenue. This is all monthly revenue, the number of reviews, so you can quickly analyze your data. So that's for it for that one. Let's go to the next one. The scan disk, ranked 228 computer accessories. This one you got to be careful because there's 2 variations on this. There is the 32 gigabyte and the 64 gigabyte. That's obviously going to affect your price. The 32 gigabyte selling for $67.99. 64 gigabyte. It's actually on sale for $48.99, but it's out of stock. Cannot buy this $48.99 one. On the BOLO list, we are comparing it with the $48.99 price. So right there, that comparison won't work because we can't buy it. Now, it does make 36 bucks. Now, if we plug in the $67.99 one, it may still work. It's not making as much. It's got to be down to 30% because it's not making $36 anymore. It's making more in the neighborhood of like 25 bucks or something. So you got 36% ROI roughly on that one. So that one isn't quite working. Let me go look at Amazon anyway on this scan disk and see what it was being compared to. So the 64 gigabyte model sold for $95. The 32 gigabyte model is sold for $53. See, so that's where the issue lies. It's selling actually for less than what I believe Staples has it. Let me see. If we could get the 32 gigabyte, yeah, it's selling for $67.99. I can buy it on Amazon for $53.78. So right away we can tell that this BOLO isn't going to work. Let's plug this back in though. So the 64 gigabyte sells for $95.19. And the 64 gigabyte you can purchase for 50 bucks, 56. So you're not even at 50% of sale price. Excuse me. It's definitely not going to be a BOLO that we're going to want to go after. It's really not a deal. So let's move down to this Bella coffee K-cups, reusable K-cups, I believe they are. Actually, this is the coffee maker. Okay, so this is available. It's the red one. Remember, sometimes there's a lot of variations, and then we get into something even more tricky. It's $34.99. Let's come back here to our list. Okay, so there's 2 variations. This one's not available. Actually, there's 4 variations. These 2 aren't available. This one is selling for $80.09. Amazon's not the seller, which is good. It's a third-party seller. There's only 8 sellers. Not bad, not bad. Come back down here to rank. The rank's up and down, but it's generally under 50,000 in the recent years. I bet the average is somewhere in the high 40s. Which is reasonable, for the kitchen category, which I'm sure this is in. So right now it's ranked 25,000, home and kitchen. 3.9 stars. That's okay. We're looking for 3 stars or more typically. Of course, the more stars, the better. 4 stars and above is obviously what we're looking for, but we will take that over 579 reviews. Now let's go take a quick look. The recent reviews aren't super great, but we've got one from 8 days ago, 9 days ago, 16 days ago, 22 days ago, 1 month 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 ago. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 10 reviews from the last month, at least, probably more. I'm guessing at least 20. I can even come back here, hit my Jungle Scout plugin, and we are looking at estimated sales of 215 per month. That's a pretty good selling item, no doubt about it. So this one actually probably works. That's why I don't have it highlighted in yellow. I've given it the green light here. The ROI isn't huge, but you're purchasing it for 35 bucks. You make 22 bucks. You sell it for 80. 64, 65% ROI. This is not a bad item to do. That's how we're running these evaluations. Not bad. This one's doable. So good job. That one works. I'm going to skip that one. This Net Talk, let's check this out. Okay, Net Talk Duo Wi-Fi, 25 bucks. You can order it online. It is available. Let's go back to our sheet. Same process. Third-party seller, selling for $51.73 right now. Amazon is on this listing. As you can see, they are right here at $53.03. It looks like on this particular item, they are sharing the buy box. Sometimes they'll share the buy box over here. Other times, Amazon will stay right here. Even if this guy's at $51.73, Amazon will sometimes keep their higher price item right here, or they'll match that $51.73 and keep the buy box, and they'll keep lowering it as you keep lowering your price. You might have a window that you can sneak in. If you lower it, 25 cents, you might get a couple hours, 3 hours, 4 hours of the buy box and be able to move a couple units depending on the sales rank and how fast they're selling. But in general, if they want to compete with you, they will, and you're going to have to wait for them to sell out if you have a lot of these in stock and you really want to make some money on this particular item. Everything's not too bad on it. Let me look down here. So it's ranked 37,000 in electronics, which is okay. The reviews are kind of below optimum. I mean, 2.4 stars. Doesn't mean people aren't buying them, but it's less than what you'd like to see. So you can see there's the main rank, 37,000. Then they're also in the subcategory routers. They're ranked 688 in routers. There is a lot of recent reviews, if I remember correctly. 17 days, 28 days, a month, 2 months. So, but the reviews are pretty horrible. Not mainly because, well, some of them are signal strength issues and stuff like that, but some of them, they don't like that you're being charged and all that stuff because people don't like to pay money for things. So that's kind of where we're at with this one. The ranking's not bad. If I pull up Jungle Scout, estimate about 18 sales per month. So, I mean, you can get a few sales with this item. Let's go back to our data. And you're making a 72% ROI, buying for 25. That profit actually looks a little high. I'll need to go recalculate that. If you're purchasing for 25 and selling for 51, you're not making 18. This should probably be more around the $12 mark, I'm guessing. So we'll have to look back into that. And this is also my assistant training video, but I wanted to share it all with you. So he's watching this as well. So he can go back and improve what he's doing on a daily basis to make a better experience for everybody as well. I do check all these. So let's go to the Panasonic. Let me get out of these so I don't have 8 million tabs open. So let's go to the Panasonic telephones. These actually, I think on the surface looked good. This is the problem, yeah. So they're out of stock online. Now you can try your local stores when you see this, but for our Bolo list, we're going to want in-stock items that you can go online and order. But store pickup's fine too. Sometimes we'll find Bolos and it'll say store pickup, but this one does not say anything about store pickup. You might be able to find them, but not. Other than that, it's actually a really good find. This one was really good, I believe, because on Amazon, this product's selling for $120 plus $11 shipping and handling. Basically, $132 is what the cheapest seller. And this guy isn't Prime. The cheapest Prime seller is at $139.99. He's your real competition. So you can probably sell this between $135 to $139. We come back into here. Amazon's not on this particular item, which is even better. Looks like there's been some inventory issues, which if you can get a hold of them, that's good for you because they're probably going to sell. There's 3 different models. Come down here. So this is ranked, this is a subcategory. Remember, electronics, they use a lot of subcategories. They won't always give you the main category. Typically, we want to go off the main category when we're looking at our BSR rankings, our bestseller rankings. But in electronics, you can't always do that. So you kind of have to use the number of reviews, the ranking, and kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together. So it's ranked 144 in cordless phones. You know, I'm no math major, but there's a lot of variety of cordless phones. And to be ranked 144 in cordless phones, they're definitely selling multiple units per week, multiple units per month. Let's go look at the reviews. 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Yeah, they're selling a ton of these things, honestly. We'll hit Jungle Scout and just confirm that. Yeah, I mean, this isn't always accurate, don't get me wrong, but out of the 3 varieties, they're estimating that they're selling over 1,000 of these per month. And that's pretty strong. So if you can find them, that's a good Bolo. But for our intent here, we need to make sure these are in stock. I'm going to skip that AMD. I'm going to go to these printer inks because these are all basically, they all basically have the same issue. I won't call it a problem, but it is an issue when we're looking for Bolos. We'll come here. We'll take this one. They're all 38, 30, 39, 50,000 rank. Except for this one here. This one actually might be okay, but I'll get to that in a minute. So 38,000 rank. We'll go to Staples. Close this bad boy. So we're at Staples. You can buy it for $54.79. It's on clearance. The item does ship, so it is available. That looks good. Come back here. See what Amazon says. And here's where you might run into the issue with this one. So it's sold by a third-party seller. That's good. Amazon's not on this listing, but look at this. It's flatline. Price is flatline, which is great. There's nobody on this. There's not much activity on the listing. But there is no sales rank shown. In electronics, a lot of times that'll be the case regardless. Even if there is a good sales rank, sometimes they won't really have good data. But if we come down here, there's no reviews. That's the first red flag. There's absolutely 0 reviews on this. And it's in a subcategory of laser printers, drums, and toner. So it's ranked 39,000 in laser printer, drums, and toner. This bad boy is not going to sell. Maybe someday for a much lower price. Or if someone just happens to need this particular drum and you happen to have it at the right time. But that's not really the business model that we're going after. We want inventory that can turn every week, every 2 weeks, every month, so we can get our money in and out, keep our money working for us. Because after all, that's what it's about, right? Keeping our money working for us. So no reviews, so we'll get off of that. I won't spend any more time on that. Let me do the one with the lower sub rank just to take a look at it. So we'll go to Staples. Um, okay, so you can purchase it. It does ship, $38.96. We'll see what Amazon has to say about the situation. Third party seller, $63.99. No reviews. Red flag. People don't always leave reviews, especially on ink and stuff. People just don't care. A lot of these people are office people. They don't have time for it. They just buy it. They don't take the time for all that other jazz. So we'll go here. So this one's ranked 5,400 in laser printer drums and toner. Yesterday it was ranked at 1,900. So I mean they're not selling a lot. There's no reviews. Let's pull up Jungle Scout just for a moment. Estimate sales 142. I'm guessing that's high. 5,000 is probably not too bad because there's a ton of drum and toner. I don't know the popularity of this particular printer. That's I really don't know. I can't speak on that. For us though, it's probably just not a good deal. I mean, on sub ranks in electronics, I like to be under 1,000 just because that's where I like to be. You can always take a chance, but probably not the wisest choice in regards to this. I mean, you're making 39 bucks, but you're putting in a I'm sorry, you make a $13 and you're putting in a $38 investment on something that probably isn't going to sell very quick. And I'll just skip to the last one. Let's see if it's available first. It is available, so it is shipping. I'm going to Amazon, see what they say. Survey says third-party seller, 110 bucks. There's only 4 sellers. The price is they've been killing the price probably to try to generate sales is my guess. That's just a guess, of course. No sales, no reviews. I mean, and it's ranked 50,000 laser printers, drums, and toners. Jungle Scout doesn't probably pull very good data either because they pull data from the same place that everybody else does. And if Amazon isn't providing data, nobody is getting any data. Estimating 9 sales, and that could be high, that could be low, but it is what it is. But in regards to this particular item, we're probably going to say no just because the sub rank is so high. If this was a main rank, 50,000, 39,000, if those were main category ranks, we'd probably be all over some of these, but just not in this instance. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope this helps everybody. I hope this gives a better understanding of Amazon bestseller ranking, how we use it in conjunction with reviews, as well as the Keepa extension. You can also use camel, camel, camel if you prefer. Keepa is just really convenient, and the data is pretty much the same. So I hope that helped. This is Kyle with Just Click Riches Custom Consulting Solutions and Amazon Arbitrage. Have a great day.